Okay, so I've just read or watched a really interesting lecture. It started out pretty kind of like what we've been seeing up until now. Dyslexics are really good at visual awareness. Dyslexics are really good at uh, seeing things in different dimensions. Dyslexics think differently. Dyslexics brains differently. We've kind of seen most of this at this stage by now. But what's interesting about this article or this lecture is he goes into why. So if you're interested in actual how the neural processes and what have you work, he's a guy with a PhD. He's published a paper on this and he looks into that. But what I really liked about this article was, or this lecture was that he mentioned the specific chemicals that dyslexics have more of in our brains. It's the best way I can describe it based on what I understood, and there was a lot of technical terms in there, but I would describe it as being kind of like the dyslexic chemicals, so to speak. Anyway, so those two chemicals are, and I know I'm going to butcher this, so I apologize in advance, but they are glutamic acid and choline. I think that's how it's pronounced. But anyway, so I went around and I went looking for food sources for these. I mean, you can take vitamin supplements, but frankly, it's easier and cheaper just to eat the right food. So the foods that I found for the glutamic acid was Parmesan and Roquefort cheese. So I'm going to start eating that. And for the choline was shrimp and eggs. Now, before anybody starts going and munches a whole bunch of eggs, eggs have cholesterol, like lots of cholesterol. Shouldn't probably want to eat it more than about once or twice a week. And if you're dyslexic like me, you kind of want as much of this super dyslexic chemical as you can get. So, shrimp, yeah. I'm gonna find some. I've posted a link to where I found these. And I'm also going to find some nice recipes for both Parmesan and Roquefort cheese and shrimp eggs. It's an egg. Come on, it's cooking. Cooking's eggs easy. But I'm going to find some nice recipes for shrimp. I do understand that a lot of people out there might be vegan or vegetarian, or that it's not allergic to shellfish. I get it. I'll try and find some other food sources as well for that, and I'll put those up in the description with nice recipes. But the point is that we now have a food source for dyslexia, which is awesome. So I'm going to go and start eating that. Based on my own experience as well, I will say that us dyslexics, we kind of need sleep. I know a lot of people do, but with the way dyslexic mind works, not sleeping severely inhibits the brain anyway, and dyslexics use it more and have a far more intensive thought process. So eating the right foods is fantastic, but seriously, get your 8 hours. So yeah, we got diets now!